Hey guys, welcome to the third part of my Kinstone Fusion guide. This video will cover the next 27 Kinstone fusions. If you have not seen the second video of my guide, I would recommend checking it out, as that video covered the previous segment up until you get the Ocarina of Wind. If you followed this guide correctly so far, you should have 43 completed already. If not, you may have made a mistake while playing the game. The following people I mentioned should be exact if you followed it correctly. This time around I needed a slanted green, 2 green triangle wedge, and 2 red jagged teeth. Personally, I opened the chest that is revealed by fusing with one of the Tingle brothers for the first. The second I gambled by buying a red kinstone from the Goron shop in town. You will need 4 blue squarish kinstones, 3 blue S-curve, 4 green slanted, 4 green square tooth, 4 green triangle wedge, 4 red jagged, 1 red triangle wedge, and 3 red long teeth. The green ones are simple enough to get, but you will have to explore a bit to get the blue and red variety. There are 27 Kinstone fusions in this section of the guide. You will need the flippers to do 2 of them, and the last 2 you will need to have completed the Temple of Droplets. Be sure to cover the fusions before such events happen, or you may not be able to follow this guide. With that being said, let's get started. In Lake Hylia there is a forest Minish living by the wind crest. He wants a red jagged teeth stone. A tree will open in the western wood containing a piece of heart. In the inn in Hyrule Town, there is a green-haired woman on the top floor of the inn. She will want a red long-teeth kinstone. It will cause Gorman to come to town wanting to rent out his house. Incidentally, Faori is the name of one of the goddesses in the Zelda franchise, and Gorman is a character from the Nintendo 64 titles. Bremer will appear after one of the houses is being rented by one of the girls. You'll see him by the post office, and he will want a red jagged teeth. It will cause the head carpenter to start building a new house on the west side of town. A girl named Zill is by the Ghost and Robot shop. She will want a green square tooth piece. A lily pad will appear in Castor Wilds. At Mama's Cafe, Mama will want a green triangle wedge, and will spawn a platform in Lake Hylia, giving you access to the Mole Mitts area. In Minish Woods, there is a forest Minish in the western house of Minish Village. He will want a green slanted kinstone, and will cause another lily pad to spawn in Castor Wilds. You can actually fuse again with this person, so go outside his house and come back in. This time he will want a green triangle wedge, and a third lily pad will spawn in Castor Wilds. In the eastern hills, a Minish in the southwest corner will want a blue S-curve kinstone. A beanstalk will grow in the area. Atop is a piece of heart, 200 rupees, and 200 mysterious shells. The tree in the Minish Woods you opened from an earlier fusion has a business scrub in it. He wants a green triangle wedge. A gold Octorok will appear in the western wood. The same business scrub can fuse again. This time he will want a green slanted kinstone. A crack will show up in Castor Wilds and will have a red kinstone piece. In South Hyrule Field there is a forest Minish in the southwest corner. Dash at the tree nearby to unlock a portal. He will need a red triangle wedge, and this unlocks the red potion for purchase at Syrup's hut. Another forest Minish is in the southwest corner of the western wood. He will want a blue square kinstone and will cause a beanstalk to grow in the area. At the top is a random amount of rupees and a red kinstone piece. To be on the safe side, I'd recommend getting this rupee stash when you are low on funds to maximize the amount probability. In Tribly Highlands is Tingle's last relative who will want a green square tooth. Fusing with Knuckle will unlock the last tree in North Hyrule Field, which will have a red kinstone piece. The forest Minish that lives near Knuckle will want a green triangle wedge. A pool in the area is drained, and it contains a random amount of rupees. In North Hyrule Field there is a crack in the east area inside. A Minish lives there who needs a green slanted kinstone. A chest appears in the Wind Ruins and contains 200 mysterious shells. In a Hyrule Castle garden in the upper right corner lives a Minish in a crack. He wants a green square tooth stone. A tree grows in western wood, giving access to dirt that can be dug up to reveal a random number of rupees. South Hyrule Field has Tingle, who you can fuse with again. This time he needs a red jagged teeth kinstone. A gold Tektite will spawn on Mount Cornell. This one actually pissed me off because you will need the magical boomerang in order for the event to occur. I found that out the hard way and wasted time trying to figure out which fusion I was missing, so don't make the same mistake I made. Head to the Wind Ruins and go in a crack in the ground to find a Minish. He wants a red long teeth kinstone. A beanstalk grows in the ruins. Climb it for a large quiver upgrade. In the Hyrule Town Library, the Minish Labari is found in the bookshelf on the second floor. You meet him during the main quest and he will want a green slanted kinstone. A golden Octorok will spawn in the Wind Ruins. Please note that once you revive the Force Sword, you cannot gain access to the library. However, due to a much later fusion in the game, he can be found again. Still, it's best if you fuse with him on the first time, so you can avoid complications later. Continuing on with the Mysterious Wall side quest, there are a total of 6 in the game. In the previous section, you have already done the first fusion. This segment will focus on 4 of them. The only requirement you need besides the Kinstones are the Molmits. Since these are counted toward the 100% completion, I will cover them. Also note these are guaranteed fusions, so it doesn't really matter when you do them. Each time you fuse with a wall, it will cause another Goron to spawn in the Goron Cave. The first wall you need to fuse with is located below Syrup the Witch's house. It will want a blue S-curve. In the eastern hills inside the Molmit Cave by the farmers, there's another mysterious wall that requires a blue squarish kinstone. In Tribly Highlands, the next mysterious wall is north of Mount Cornell entrance and will want a blue squarish kinstone. The fourth mysterious wall is located on Mount Cornell. You must go through the Molmit Cave next to the Cornell Hermit. It will require a blue S-curve kinstone. After getting the flippers, you unlock 2 fusions. You need to do these 2 before tackling the Temple of Droplets. One is from David in Lake Hylia. He wants to fuse again and wants a green square-toothed kinstone, and causes a chest to appear in the Minish path leading to Malari's mine. It has 200 mysterious shells. Still, in Lake Hylia, there is a crack on a ledge in the east side of the lake. Inside lives a Minish who requires a blue squarish piece. A beanstalk grows in the area. You can reach it by swimming through the northeastern hole while small. At the top is 200 rupees, 200 mysterious shells, and a piece of heart. The last 2 fusions of this segment are unlocked after completing the Temple of Droplets. In the Minish Woods, Balari is located below the Wind Crest. He is the guy that you got your bombs from during the main story. He desires a red jagged teeth kinstone. A chest appears in the Wind Ruins containing a big bomb bag, which is rather appropriate. The last kinstone fusion is the Diminished Eldar, located in the northwest house in Minish Village. He needs a red long teeth stone and causes Balari to start developing remote bombs. Instead of counting the number of icons on your map, you can simply ask one of the Tingle brothers how many fusions are left in the game. If the answer is 30, then you are following the guide correctly. Now for the final section of this guide, you will have to have completed the Royal Crypt, so I will see you then.